like a side nigga. That means main man don't know me. I will creep up.
Niggas is really mad that when they go to sleep at night and I wake up, we both wake up, it's like we doing better than them niggas, so them niggas is mad.
Remy Ma really thought she was leveling up, but now she's out here looking down bad. She left Papoose, yes, the same man who stood by her through thick and thin, held her down while she was locked up, and proved his loyalty in ways most wouldn't, just to run off with Eazy the Block Captain. She must have thought she was stepping into something better, but instead, she fumbled big time. Now, the streets are saying Eazy done dropped her for a younger woman, and not just one, but two. And guess what? Word is, Remy is out here trying to spin the block, begging Papoose to take her back. But here's the real gag. Papoose? He's already moved on. Not only that, he just put a ring on his new lady. It's like a movie. Messy, chaotic, and full of regret. Let's rewind for a second. Remember when whispers first started about Remy creeping with Eazy? Everybody was side-eyeing hard because we all knew how deep Papoose's love ran for her. This man was the definition of ride or die. He waited years while she was locked up, held her down, and made sure she had a solid foundation when she came home. And she still played him? And for what? To end up right back where she started, but this time without a man by her side. Because after all that drama, Eazy went ahead and did her dirty too. Now she's sitting here watching him run off with younger women, looking real lost and full of regret.
Like a side nigga. That means main man don't know me. I will creep up.
Niggas is really mad that when they go to sleep at night and I wake up, we both wake up, it's like we doing better than them niggas, so them niggas is mad.
And the tea keeps pouring. Fresh rumors say Eazy has been juggling not one, but two women behind her back. Whew, the betrayal is real. The battle rap scene stays messier than a reality show reunion, and this latest tea, whew, it's scorching. Word on the street is Eazy the Block Captain was out here juggling not one, but two side pieces. His ex, Zan, and another artist from his own Trenches League, Bree the Lyricist. And how did this all come to light? Because battle rapper Tasmanian Tara decided to shake the table and drop some explosive screenshots that allegedly came straight from Zan herself. Now here's where it gets real juicy. These leaked messages supposedly confirm that Zan and Eazy hooked up last summer, and even worse, they hint that he was also creeping with Bree at the same time. And if that wasn't enough, one of those texts had everybody's eyebrows touching their hairlines because it straight up said, "When Remy finds out, she's gonna have a fit." Like, you cannot make this up. And baby, the mess did not stop there. Somebody must have been feeling extra bold that day because next thing you know, they're calling out Zan on Instagram like they were getting paid for the drama. The post? Straight up savage.
Yeah, because that's my nigga. I'm the one that makes him valid in Philly. He needs me. I made him valid, and now he with Remy and he trying to treat me like this, but she don't even know that I came to the hotel because this is just what he told me.
Smiling in that lady's face, knowing you messed with her man is crazy. And best believe, when that hit the timeline, jaws were on the floor. But of course, you know how this game goes. Damage control kicked in real fast. Both Zan and Bree were quick to shut down the rumors. Zan hit Twitter with the fast fingers, swearing up and down, "I'm not doing Eazy and haven't in years." But at this point, the streets don't know what to believe. Bree the Lyricist wasn't about to let her name get dragged through the mud. She took to social media and made it crystal clear, saying, "For the record, I'm too fly to be FMI League owner. I'm around because I'm dope. If you want to make me look bad, you better off finding and telling the truth." And let's just say, people ate that up. And she's got the receipts to back it all up. She made sure to highlight her accomplishments, reminding everyone that she was the first artist from Eazy's Trenches League to land a spot on Remy Ma's Chrome 23 platform. That's not just talk. She's been out here making moves on her own. She's letting folks know she's in these rooms because of her talent, not because of some messy entanglement. But let's be real, the internet is still giving this whole situation the side eye. Because let's face it, where there's smoke, there's usually fire. And with Eazy's name tied up with two women, plus all the drama with Remy, yeah, Something just ain't adding up.
Reckless, you couldn't even throw caution to the wind. Without them soft free rock bars from Eazy, you got nothing. That's why he plugged in with Breezy. I got substance, but let's talk about it.
And the real question is, what exactly were these women giving Eazy that Remy wasn't? Because something made him step out like this. Allegedly. Remy had the fame, the platform, and at least some level of loyalty. So what was missing? Because this situation is getting tragic. The whole Remy and Eazy saga really exploded when Remy finally stepped up and confirmed their relationship in public. Sis put her heart on the line, thinking she was making a bold move. But instead, it backfired in the worst way.
Since y'all wanna be on the front lines. Hey, yo, Remy, don't you love me?
Yeah.
See, right there, that's your front line.
At a rap battle event, Eazy turned his performance into a full-blown soap opera. Right in the middle of his set, he hit Remy with a question that had the whole crowd holding their breath. Don't you love me? And y'all, she really said yes, with her whole chest. And this wasn't no timid, hesitant maybe. That yes had soul in it. You could hear the emotion. In that one moment, all the whispers and rumors turned into cold, hard reality. But let's talk about the real problem. The red flags were waving like a parade, but Remy? She didn't want to see them. And here's the real kicker. Sis wasn't even the first woman Eazy ran this little stunt on. That dramatic, don't you love me?
No, move back. He got 2K. It's ironic that I hit him with 2K. I said, babe, you love me? Yeah. I say touche. So if I'm sipping and she tell me get him, I gotta listen to whatever dude say.
Moment during the rap battle? Yeah, that wasn't original at all. In fact, Eazy recycled that same gimmick word for word, bar for bar with his ex, Hurricane Dew, not too long ago. And trust, Hurricane Dew was not about to let that slide. She hopped on X with receipts in hand and put the whole situation on blast. She pulled up a clip from one of Eazy's past battles where he hit her with the exact same question. Don't you love me? And just like Remy, she fell for it too, hitting him back with a yes. The whole situation is looking real messy. And at this point, it's clear. Eazy's been running the same game on multiple women. But let's get one thing straight. Hurricane Dew wasn't coming from a bitter place when she aired it all out. She made that very clear. In a follow-up post, she said, I left Eazy. I'm not scorned. I'm happier than I've ever been. And to...
Fuck the boss. That ball with pants in your gloves was off. This ain't no regular female, my nigga, that's his wife. Knocking you out compared to what he could've did to you, remember that was right. And you ain't off the hook either. And you ain't off the hook either.
Top it off, she threw in a little flex, making sure people knew she's a way better rapper than those questioning her integrity. She only brought up the old clip because the bar sounded way too familiar, so she went ahead and pulled the receipts. And let's not pretend like we didn't see this coming, because guess who already put Remy and Eazy's whole situation on blast? Geesey Gotti! Months ago, during a rap battle, he straight up exposed their little situationship, throwing all their business in the streets and leaving them humiliated.
Had you out here canceling Christmas. And then you tried to show us a 10-second video of you opening up some gifts. Then 10 seconds later, you went right to Eazy house to open up your lips.
He basically rapped out their whole love affair and how they were creeping behind Papoose's back. People at the time thought it was just battle rap. But now, it's looking like Geesey was spitting pure facts. And the worst part? Remy missed Christmas with Papoose. Instead of being at home with the man who held her down for 6 whole years while she was locked up, she was out here playing house with Eazy the Block Captain.
The bathroom, and I walked past, I see Papoose, and it was kind of like an aggressive motion, and Papoose swing. Next thing I know, Eazy was on the...
And when people started giving her the side eye about it, what did she do? She denied it up and down, acting like people were just being messy and reading into things too much. But guess what? Papoose had the screenshots, and he wasn't about to let it slide. He clapped back with proof, revealing a whole photo of Remy and Eazy together on Christmas Day in 2023. Meanwhile, Pap was probably sitting at home, hoping for some holiday love and family time, only to find out that Remy was cupcaking with her new boo instead. And if that wasn't enough disrespect, that's when the rumors really started gaining traction. People knew something wasn't adding up. And from that moment on, the streets never stopped talking. Listen, Papoose was not about to take that L sitting down. Word on the streets is that when he finally saw Eazy face to face, he knocked him clean out for shaking his hand like everything was all good, while secretly messing with his wife behind his back. And honestly, who could blame him? Papoose is a man of principle, and he wasn't about to let some fake handshake slide when the ultimate disrespect was happening right under his nose. He had to let Eazy know this wasn't just rap battle drama. This was real life. But hold up, wait a minute, because of course, Eazy wasn't just gonna take that kind of embarrassment without saying something. He jumped right into the mix, denying that Pap knocked him unconscious and even taking it a step further, challenging him to a fight. Like Eazy really wants round 2 after supposedly getting laid out? The audacity.
Just put it out.
At this point, the girl leaked my number.
What? Your actual telephone number?
So at this point, you can give me $1 and I'll put my hand with her.
And while the men are out here throwing hands, Remy Ma, she's out here moving real desperate. Because after finding out that Eazy got punked and was out here cheating on her, now all of a sudden, she want to spin the block and try to get her Pap back. Like, girl, you had all that loyalty and threw it away. Now you want to double back because the grass wasn't greener? Whew, the mess just keeps getting worse. See, this is where Remy's little plan starts falling apart. Fast. Because Papoose? Yeah, he already moved on. And his new boo is not just some random woman, it's none other than Clarissa Shields. And if you know anything about Clarissa, then you already know. Remy does not want that smoke. But of course, Remy wasn't just gonna take that L quietly. Instead, she started coming for Clarissa on the low, throwing out slick little jabs, pun fully intended, and getting real bold online. But then, things took a wild turn because Clarissa straight up challenged Remy to a boxing match. Yes, a match! And what's even crazier, Remy actually thought she was gonna step in the ring and go blow for blow with a professional fighter. Like, girl, we know you tough or whatever, but be so for real right now. In what world did she think this was gonna end well? But oh, it didn't stop there. Because Remy took the mess to another level. She got extra reckless and leaked Clarissa's private number during one of their heated back and forths. And that was Clarissa's breaking point. Sis had had enough. She clapped back hard and made it very clear. If Remy wanted to fight, she was ready to throw hands for real. And just when you thought the drama couldn't get any wilder, guess who decides to hop in? 50 Cent! Because of course he did. Like, at this point, the mess is practically calling his name. And just when you thought this whole situation couldn't get any crazier, here comes 50 Cent dropping in with some words of wisdom. And when 50 speaks, you might want to listen. He hopped on Instagram and warned Clarissa with a message that had everybody talking. Clarissa, whatever you do, don't fight her. She will get the blick, champ. And if you know, 50 was very clearly referencing Remy's infamous 2007 shooting incident, the same one that got her locked up for 6 years. And let's be real, he's not lying. Remy's history speaks for itself. And ignoring it, yeah, that would be a big mistake. But let's call a thing a thing. Remy is out here plotting. And the way this is all playing out, it's looking real suspicious. Like, is she really trying to take Clarissa out of the picture? For good? Just to get Pap back? Because based on her track record, let's just say nobody would be shocked if things took an even darker turn. But let's be honest for just 1 second. Not everybody is backing Remy on this. In fact, a lot of people think she's doing way too much and biting off way more than she can chew. The streets have spoken and the internet is not on her side with this one. One person even put it plain and simple, Remy has bitten off more than she can chew with this one. And at this point, it's looking like facts. Clarissa isn't just any fighter. She's from one of the most dangerous cities in the murder mitten. Everybody on her team is holding blicks. And on top of that, Clarissa would break Remy off in the ring without even breaking a sweat. Let's be real. Remy is way out of her league here. She threw away her whole marriage over a goofy bum like Eazy. And for what? For that fake handshake? If anyone should have been getting stomped out, it should have been Eazy's ears getting boxed together by Pap. And let's be honest, the people are not wrong. Clarissa isn't just a boxing champ, she's from Flint, Michigan. And if you know anything about the Red Rum Mitten, you already know they do not play out there. Her team, armed and ready. And sure, Remy might be tough, but Clarissa is literally trained to knock people out for a living. This isn't some street fight, this is her profession. Remy better think twice before stepping up, because this is not a test. But here's the real gag. Remy and Clarissa knew each other before this whole mess even popped off. This isn't just some random woman Pap moved on with. There's history here. And word on the street, Remy had already accused Pap of creeping with Clarissa while they were still together. But let's keep it real. Even if that was true, it still doesn't justify Remy stepping out on Pap with Eazy. And now it looks like Remy wants that old thing back. And honestly, this has to sting extra hard, because while she's sitting here watching everything crumble, Pap is out here moving forward. He just proposed to Clarissa. He's ready to lock it down, while Remy is on the outside looking in. Now, the rumors have been swirling. Could Remy and Pap actually be reconciling? And you already know what people are saying, that this is just Remy sliding into Pap's DMs, begging for another chance. And let's be real, the streets don't miss a beat. Everybody clocked it. And you know things are getting real when Fat Joe has to step in and say something. He pulled up on Math Hoffa's My Expert Opinion podcast and kept it 100% real about how messy this whole situation is. And let's not forget, Joe isn't just some random commentator. He's been rocking with Remy for years. Not only is he her close friend, but he's also the godfather of her and Pap's daughter. So, if anybody wants to see them work things out, it's him. But guess what? Even Joe said he can't fix this mess. And when your own day one homie is throwing up his hands like, I can't help y'all, you know it's bad. And just when we thought we knew everything, Joe hit us with some behind-the-scenes tea. Apparently, the night before this whole social media fallout went crazy, Remy treated 10 grown men to a fancy dinner at a New York City restaurant. But don't get it twisted. If anybody thought Pap was there, he made sure to clear that up real quick. He hopped on IG stories and shut it all the way down, saying, "Salute to my brother Fat Joe, but I was not at Brooklyn Chop House with them." So yeah, if anybody thought this meant things weren't as bad as they seemed, think again. Because this situation, yeah, it's still a certified mess. Papoose is out here minding his business and spending his coins while Remy, yeah, she's the one looking stressed and pressed. Meanwhile, while Remy is out here looking bitter and trying to save face, Pap and Clarissa are living their best lives. These two have carved out their own little paradise, enjoying a romantic getaway in Hawaii. And let me tell you, the vibes are immaculate. The internet ate it up when photos and updates from their island retreat started circulating. And the message was clear. They both looked unbothered, peaceful, and genuinely happy. While Remy's over here stressing, Pap and Clarissa are kicking back, sipping cocktails on the beach, and focusing on their relationship, leaving all that messy drama behind them. And Remy? She's scrambling to save face. She's trying her hardest not to get dragged even further, but let's be real, the streets are not letting up. So in a desperate move, she decided to fire back, threatening to come for anybody who dares mention her name in a rap battle. She's out here claiming she's got bars for everybody and that all rappers better fall in line. But let's keep it a buck. This is giving straight up damage control. We all know Sis is fighting to keep this massive L under wraps. Everybody saw it happen. Remy really thought the grass was greener with Eazy. And now, Sis is out here looking like a whole garden weed, dumped, bitter, and embarrassed. And the internet, they are eating her up. One user even commented, I guess them Geetsy Gotti bars are still haunting her. And another one, Uncle Murda gonna wash her up in this year's wrap-up. And let's be real, where's the lie? Because we all know, when it comes to his year-end wrap-up, Uncle Murda does not miss. And this mess? Oh, he's definitely about to dedicate a whole segment to dragging her. But honestly, threatening to fire back just makes her look even more pressed. If she had really moved on, she wouldn't be this worried about what people are saying. But hey, when you fumble a real one like Pap and your rebound leaves you for two younger women, yeah, the insecurity is bound to jump out. At this point, the whole situation is beyond messy, and it's only getting worse. Remy really risked it all and ended up with absolutely nothing. No Eazy, no Pap, And now, she's just out here scrambling to clean up the fallout. But let me ask y'all this. Do you think Remy deserves this karma? Or did she just make one bad decision too many? Should Pap even consider taking her back for the sake of their daughter? Or is he way better off moving forward with Clarissa? And most importantly, can Remy's career even survive all this drama? Or is she about to be the next target in every rap battle and Uncle Murda's year-end wrap-up? I need to know what y'all think, so make sure you sound off in the comments below. And don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on those notifications for all the latest updates. Because with Remy Ma, you never know what's gonna happen next. And on that note, I'm out.